Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eziel, Lancer on Mount Tyrannus, and I'm going to do another update. I don't know if this is really going to be technically a weekly update, but it's going to get thrown there because I know it's been months. But we're going to talk about some of the cool things going on with Tera, some things that I'm actually working on myself. So let's go ahead and get started. Just started a new guild here last week that's finally come together. Got my closest friends, and we're actually doing some in-game content and also doing some battlegrounds, PvP, and open world GVGing. So lots of fun going on there. With Tera Rising, we've actually got the patch notes available and the two new areas that have come out, the Champion Skyring and Crucible of the Flame. Now, holy wall of text. I'm going to try to just skim some of this. Most important Nexus changes are going to be noon, 7 p.m. Pacific time, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. We now have server transfer information. We've got some changes to the battlegrounds. You've got some quest factions. Now, the cool thing here is we've got all daily quests that have been increased to 20% more gold, and we got a new mount here that you can get from doing these quests. So, Sheldon Turtle Mount. And there's been some dungeon reductions, some increases. We've got the new Crucible of Flame. Classes. I think Priest got the best of all of this, and Warriors maybe got nerfed just a tad. And then as we go down, we got some additional glyph changes here. So definitely check out some of this stuff here. There's been some drastic changes to these classes. So you want to make sure that you understand what's being changed if you are one of these specific classes. With crafting here, there's been some reductions inside of the types of recipes, such as the Vision Maker and the Conjunct. With your gathering, there's actually been some additional changes, especially on the plentiful nodes. So make sure you go and check out some of those changes. Now, what I think is probably at the top of the list is the enchanting and masterworking. We've actually got some additional things that help us increase our chances of success as we fail, depending on your alkylist type and the grade of the enchanting material. Now, we also have a chance that items will drop and be masterworked automatically as well. Masterwork Alkylist and Spellbinds are no longer available from the specialty store, and their sell prices have changed. They've also added more drop rates for the Masterwork Alkylist in the level 58 to 60 dungeons, and then there's been some changes to the Freywind armor set. Now, items here, there's been some additional changes for items. Victor's set is now Bind on Equipped instead of Bind on Pickup. Some changes to some monsters, some miscellaneous changes, and some bug squashes, and some known bugs and things going on here. So, what does this mean for us? Well, it means that come Tuesday, we're going to have some really new things that are going to be coming out, and just have to wait and see how things really play out here. Now, what I want to look at here is let's go to the Crucible of Flame. The new guide here is quite lengthy, but it really just kind of does a very high level of all of these different bosses and different things that you could do in here. So make sure you go through and check out this guide here, so that way you can kind of see like the new end game or end dungeon content for the Cyclops. Looks pretty cool there. And they go through talking about the point ranking system as well. So check that out. And then we've also got the Champion Skyring. Now, this is actually going to be very interesting because of the way that some of the point system is working and the rewards. So I definitely recommend you come read this. And then Tuesday, go check out the new merchants that are, for the killing spree points, because you want to go and check and see what that new gear looks like. I don't think anybody's had it published. I haven't seen any from the Korean side yet, but if you do have that, definitely post it on the YouTube channel or give me a link or something, so that way I could definitely go look and see exactly what's going on with that. So that's just a quick nutshell of exactly what's going on here as far as in Tera and some of the things that we're doing here. Now, as far as with the projects that I'm going to be working on, I'm actually doing a Serjuka gallery video to kind of go through and explain a little bit more in detail on how things are going for that. I've got a list of other things I'm going to work on as well. I'm going to talk about some in-game gear for the PvEers here in a little bit, hopefully sometime this weekend, and a lot of other things are actually happening as well that I can't really talk about. So I definitely look forward to that. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to hear about in my videos, or you want some sort of guide about something that's not covered in Tera, feel free to message me inbox, find me on YouTube or Reddit, and definitely let me know what you're interested in, and I would be more than happy to try to assist and explain certain things, or you just have a question. I'll be more than happy to try to help you out with that. So until next time, happy hunting, and have a great day.